baby, rolling. Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for him.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves.
Good, another from three.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Turner's got 6.
And when you get past the shock of trading Cobb, you can examine Junior's game. He's been nothing short of amazing all season long. It's easy to see why they trust the future of the franchise to this kid.
And they took a big leap off the deep end with Junior, didn't they? But he's done, Greg, everything you could hope for to instill confidence in the decision they made. Wall looking for an opening. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
It's out, it's out.
Here is Bryant. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Wall. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside and another miss by Washington. Miami's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And the foul called on Junior.
I didn't do that. No.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Bryant passes to Beal. Shoots over Turner. Beal can't get it to go. Miami leading by 5. Outside Turner from past the arc. Turner can't get that one to fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first.
Really your fault right now?
Comes in for Davis Bertans, and Shabazz Napier subbed in for John Wall. Biombo, he's checked in for the Heat. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Goran Dragic. Outside for Beal. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
They were connecting, and when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside, just incredible.
Brown outside. Outside, Beal. And another miss by Washington.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Adebayo kicks to Biombo. Here's Turner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Wizards trail by 7. 2 free throws coming up.
Short, short. Box out, box out.
It's a weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be...
second with about a minute and a half gone by. Wall finds Hachimura. Back to Wall. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the perimeter, it's Beal and Brown. Big men on the floor for him. It's Hachimura and Bryant. And it's Wall in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, got the job done. He had 44 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode.
Oh, this is a bucket. Oh, that's the easy one. That's a good foul. I like that call.
Their success continues into the postseason.
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You've got to be resilient and adaptable when the adversity hits, because it's going to come. And the belief system so paramount to successful teams, especially underdog teams in the postseason. Do they have the confidence to get the job done?
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit...
Beal pulls it in. Trying to break this. Oh!
But at times, Bill pulls off ridiculous dunks. You have to respect how powerful he is.
Iguodala outside to the middle. Here's Turner. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So
Appreciate the 3 points, boys.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Wizards making a switch here. Brewers checked in. Outside, Beal. Hachimura setting the pick for Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. 3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Wall finds Beal. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
This one for 3. That one misses. Now Washington takes it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams.
That's my bad.
That was a boxing match on the glass. They would have stopped that fight a long time ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Miami's checked in for Bryant. And Davis Bertans subbed in for Hachimura. The Heat also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder. And Hero subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And another miss by Washington.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Adebayo. Tries again. He lays it in. Adebayo's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Here's Wall. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
There's no let up in John Wall's attack. He makes his mind up that he's scoring, and then he just does.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line.
Oh, keep beating me. They can't guard me. Love shooting free throws. Love it.
The contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Washington making some changes. Napier, he's checked in for Beal, and it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. The Heat also changing it up. Biyombo checks in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson is subbed in for Butler. Smith against Turner. And it's sent back by Turner. Good on the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to
bringing up for the Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Crowder are in at the 4. Turner is out there with Dragic, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low.
Wall is a highly intelligent player. He sees the floor pretty well. Sprinting to the cup with ease that time.
Here's Turner. That shot goes for Mark. And the Wizards now going the other way. And the foul called on Junior. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Wall. Outside, Beal. Oh, good on the triple.
Can't get anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. I guess he's still trying to contribute.
Bucket is good. Turner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. That's a quality all great scorers have.
Dragic against Wall. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight. The Heat leading by 5. At the elbow, it's Turner. The 3. It's John Wall with the rebound.
A lot of damage from 3-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Brooks said to his team, he told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Backcourt guards, it'll be Wall and Beal. Round out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Bryant in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Here's Turner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Turner's got 27.
Adding to his 3-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
Ball passes to Bertans. On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. And here's Wall outside. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Turner finds Butler. Heat moving the ball around. And here is Turner. Outside Butler. Pass to Crowder. Over in the corner, Turner. And again, Miami with the triple.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the double.
Pass to Bryant. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Here's Turner. Here he goes. Whistle blows.
That's right. Give me that. Oh, keep fouling. I do
His
this all
killer
day.
instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Outside, Wall. Bertans sets the pick for Wall. Beal gets a wide open look. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Dragic just screen on Beal. Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the 3s continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA with his performance, he is now tied for second for most 3s in a season. The 3. The shot by Turner no good. Wizards trail by 12. Outside, Wall. There's Beal with the three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
How you gonna call that all the way over there?
Bryant finds Beal. Back to Bryant. Here's Wall. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
It's Wall with the drop.
The ball is aggressive and taking it to the rack like that. It doesn't matter what you do.
Miami leading by 10. They double him with Wall. Turner passes to Dragic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Turner. Another shot. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Outside, Beal. Off target with his three. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy.
And
Damn, about time.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Brown drives in.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds.
Account created 4 hours ago.